some of the things that came to my mind. What is the percentage of people who get this disease that have it in their family? You certainly can't live life thinking that way. There is no true script to this.
Patrick has ALS. For the mutation that Patrick carries, we can see people succumb to the disease within a year.
Pat, I'm gonna bring your knees up to you.
We know we're up against something really fast moving here.
Just stop over-helping on their best player. Coaching's been the best medicine. It's worked more than any of the 27 pills that I'm taking on a daily basis. Our kid got crushed.
Water.
One team will walk out a champion. Nothing else matters.
Something just happened that no one in this gym will ever forget.
Biggest dreams to live. The only one.
Thank you so much for being with us. Live at St. John's College High School in Washington, D.C., the penultimate game of the 2024 Behan Strong Invitational. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, I'm Ken Marangolo. He's Kevin Ricca.
And I couldn't be prouder to be in the house because Pat Behan is in the house with us tonight. And that's making my Wednesday, fellas.
He's Tim Strachan.
Man, it's been a great night of basketball, but it's been a better night of just community. Everybody surrounding Pat, supporting Pat and Natalie and the struggle he's going through, trying to battle ALS. We got more action on the court, but we'd love to see more action in that on those bar scanners and
absolutely
donate some money to a great cause, to a great person, and be a part of this entire thing.
Hit the QR code, go to BehanStrong.com. All the money goes directly to help Pat Behan in his battle against ALS. We are honored to be a part of this for a second year in a row, and I can speak for our whole crew when I say if they keep having us back, we're going to keep coming back. This event is really turning into something, and it will live forever in our hearts as the sign, as another, as Jesus does here on the wall here at St. John's.
It's our favorite saying, and you nailed it, Ken.
We're going to get started here with Pat.
Thank you to PBI, to Riken, to Willis and Jackson Reed for making an effort in their schedule to prioritize Coach Behan. It's really special. Thank you to our school administration for allowing every dollar from tonight to be donated to Coach Behan's fight against ALS. So everything from the concessions to the front gates. Thank you to the men of St. John's for their time to support us today. Thank you to Mark Stern and Capital Hoops to help with the logistics to get this such a clean event as it is. And ultimately, thank you to Pat Behan. What a sign of courage to be here to represent St. John's, and we usually want to make you proud tonight. Behan's fight versus ALS has really taught us as a program the power of a great support system. And so these shirts, we ask our players to think of words that they would use to describe Coach Behan. And these words are now on our shirts that we will wear with pride forever. And I want to invite you guys to also join his support system. Financially, it would be massive if you guys could help him for his caretaking. But also, I would like you guys to get out your phones right now. You have a smartphone, go to your Safari. I'll wait. Get your phone out. Behanstrong.com. Behanstrong.com. In the top right, you will see 2 horizontal bars to bring down a menu. There's an option underneath that menu that says Message Pat. It is a way that you can directly communicate to Pat to let him know that you are supporting him, that you are with him in his fight, and I know that he reads those messages. And so, what a great opportunity for you to hopefully, if you've met him before, if you don't know him, but just share your love and support for him, and I know it would mean the world. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Hope you have a great game.
Thank you, Coach. I'm Mark Stern of Capital Hoops, and I also want to thank everyone for coming out here and supporting Coach Behan and Behan Strong. And now I want Natalie Behan to come out here and speak a few words to you guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Natalie Behan now. Patrick's wife actually can't see something stand over here. This has been Pat's gym for, the past 6 seasons prior to this, and now I get to talk in this gym for him. I want to say thank you to everyone who's here, who's supporting Pat, who's been supporting from the beginning, who continues to support. We truly appreciate your help, and I also want to say how proud I am of Pat and his fight and how tough he is, like the shirt St. John's is wearing tonight. And I want to tell him that I love him. Thank you.
I'm John, and we're doing the Washington Catholic Athletic Conference Sportsmanship Program. Admission to interscholastic athletic events in WCAC invites spectators to enjoy competitive exhibition of skills in a Christian educational setting. Spectators, please give the student athletes positive encouragement and support. Show respect for opposing players, coaches, spectators, and support groups. Please refrain from bullying, taunting, or intimidating the officials and opponents. Such behavior is unfriendly and unacceptable. Please respect the integrity and judgment of the game officials. They are doing their best to promote the student athlete and the game. Be a positive representative of your school community. Thank you very much for your support of the WCAC Sportsmanship Creed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join us in moving your hats for our great game prayer. Then please remain standing for our national anthem. Let us remember that we're in the holy presence of God. Dear Lord, help me to play my very best during this game. Teach me to treat my fellow team members and coaches, officials and opponents with respect and dignity. Challenge me to always do what is best for my team and not necessarily for myself. Enlighten me to the powerful life lessons I will experience during this competition, win or lose. I ask all these things through Christ our Lord. Amen. St. John Baptist de La Salle. Live Jesus in our hearts. And now, to honor America, the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you to Curtis. Always killing it on the mics here at St. John's. Curtis Cross, our man. We'll get some intros here for starting lineups again. This is the third of 3 games. We appreciate everybody who's watching tonight because we know that means you have donated to Pat's fight against ALS. And thanks for joining us on an amazing night. 2 cadet programs going up against each other. Frederick Cadets one of the, I guess right now we'd call them the 1 seed or the favorite in the 4A Maryland Public system. Strong program. St. John's obviously coming off. They're the defending champs of the WCAC. That won't change until someone else wins it. So at the moment, Patrick O'Connor leading the defending champs onto the floor.
And let's just briefly talk about how great Patrick O'Connor was during the entire time when the transition was happening and all the support he gave to Pat in his final year coaching this team on that sidelines and getting a well-deserved opportunity to do it on the sidelines himself.
Gonna let Curtis finish doing the announcements here real quick. And real quick, T, I couldn't agree with you more what Pat O'Connor did last year as the greatest assistant coach in the country. I described him as. What an incredible person he is. His job teaching the Bonneau program has been why people here at St. John's adore him. It's been a natural progression because of the effort he put in on and off the court, and he's a tremendous, tremendous guy, a brilliant guy, and we're all rooting for him.
Starters tonight on the visiting Frederick Cadet side, Elwin Wordlaw, Monty Hill Jr., Yvonne Quijada, J.J. Addison, and Dorsey. St. John's in control. Amari Witherspoon, Pete Newman, Zion Chase.
Great awareness totally off the opening jump.
And Jonathan Barton can't hit right away getting his name called. Devin Totley. Number 4 at the guard. And there's a steal. Ball on the floor. Totley picks it up, puts it ahead.
Oh.
And Jonathan Barton throwing it down and right away. Coach Amani Hill wanted to get things under control for the Frederick Cadets.
And Jonathan Barton couldn't wait to get things started. 4 points in 28 seconds. I think he came ready to play tonight, Ken.
He sure did. He threw it down left-handed.
And right in front of us, Al Batista came ready to ref tonight, guys.
The ref of refs is reffing.
I'm telling you, man. He's out there. Must be a big night. Legit 36 years ago, he was my homeroom teacher at St. John's. We both knew we'd be here someday.
Is Rosensteel going to still be open after this one?
I don't know about him.
What a tremendous start for Pat O'Connor's Cadets in this Cadets on Cadets matchup. Keep an eye on Elwin Wordlaw. I'm telling you right now, Shepherd UDC offers. He's a guy that was the player of the year in his conference last year. Kid's a stud.
Under 10 on the shot clock. Corner 3. No good. It's Quijada unable to hit. Devin Totley. He's the man this year, running that offense for Coach O'Connor. Is it just because he's so close to us, or does Barton look like he's gotten a lot bigger? He's huge.
He knows Matt Smith well, I would imagine. Great
Into
take.
the lane. Omari Witherspoon. Silky smooth.
Ken, you and I called a Carroll McNamara game at McNamara last year. Actually, Al Batista reffed it. And this young man, Omari Witherspoon, the Carroll transfer, was lights out. He had 30. He was unstoppable offensively. Keep an eye on him. Once he gets cooking, this whole place is going to heat up.
Pushed ahead. It's Quijada.
Quijada on his way to Hood College. I'm telling you, that's a great program out there. They do well in their conference in the Division III section. It's a perfect fit. This young man should have a great career there.
I think Quijada's got them both. Totley. Pete Newman. Barton in the corner. Oh, with
Barton.
defensive rebound and putback. The Barton family's been getting it done for St. John's basketball for a while.
They really have. And I didn't know he'd come out of the gates with 6, playing with tremendous energy, and he is juiced up, T-Bird.
He looks totally different than he's looked in the past. You're right. He's been working out, getting stronger.
Nice
take. Move on the baseline as J.J. Addison gets himself on the stat sheet. Newman. Chase. Chase loses the handle. Technically, it's out on that photographer.
He touched it.
He touched it last.
He acted like he didn't, but he did. Zion Chase gave this team huge minutes in last year's championship run.
Interception coming back the other way. Oh.
Way to use the glass. Absolute body control.
Barton quick to double. Wordlaw on the drive, loses possession, throws it away out the corner. The Frederick Cadets brought a cheerleading squad. Got a nice little response to the Jackson Reed student section.
They have apparently the #1 student section in the public school in the state, they say. That's what they claim. I don't think they're lying the way they showed up here tonight.
Amari Witherspoon stripped underneath the basket. Frederick back the other way. That three-point attempt, no good for Kahada. Totally. Witherspoon. Barton. Oh, Barton almost gets the rebound again. Frederick back the other way.
This Frederick Cadets team, guys, last year was undefeated heading into the semifinals, got upset by Damascus before they could take on Baltimore City College, who they were, that was going to be the big game. This year, a week ago, in the Governor's Challenge, they took on Baltimore City College in the semifinals and took them down, and it was a big win for them on the way to a 20-point blowout of South Lakes, and they won the Governor's Challenge. These guys were on a roll, and they come to Northwest D.C. tonight looking for a W themselves. And the school was founded in 1891. How about that?
How much research did you do?
I love it.
Just hold on.
I'm ready for it.
We're in the first quarter.
I came for it. I love the if you're in the 1800s.
1891, the school was split into 2 buildings. The boys went on one side, the girls went on the other. I'm not done yet, T-Bird.
I mean, Kevin Rickard went to school here in the 1900s.
1851, it was founded here. Just maybe I did.
It's been a while, but you. Oh!
Great D.
Gonna call the reach there on Jeremy Clark.
I thought it was good D.
It was the offhand.
And you'll notice on this.
That's exactly what it was.
St. John's roster.
I don't know if it was that handy.
Not one senior.
Yeah.
To be found.
Absolutely. Their 3 losses to 3 nationally ranked teams. They have been competing at an unbelievably high level coming off that championship run and losing the amount of talent they have. Got to stop that ball.
Elwin Wordlaw.
He can fill it up, guys. He and David Dorsey are the 2 guys to watch. Numbers 2 and 3, those seniors offensively, they carry the load along with Quijada.
Oh, Wordlaw.
And you see why.
Yeah.
That initiating the contact with the defender and then and having the strength.
The Rod Strickland-like finish.
Yes. Totally. He gets into the lane.
How about that explosion? Bounce, quickness.
He's a powerful guard. Great shot there. It's David Dorsey calmly puts in the 12-footer from the baseline.
Yeah, 19-5 in that semifinal game, in that big game. Zion Chase took it hard.
J.J. Addison getting credit for the block.
It was a great block. Might have been a little body, but he got all ball.
Wordlaw.
What a take. This kid's got game.
Whoa. Wardlaw gives the Frederick Cadets a 2-point lead.
Elwin Wordlaw, the Frederick News Post Player of the Year last year. He's no stranger to big games or big gyms.
David Dorsey with the rebound. Under 2 to go here in the first quarter. Wordlaw with a 3. Little heat check there for him.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Second team All-State. He's got all kinds of receipts.
Cross court, the 3-pointer. No good. Back the other way is J.J. Addison. And they'll get a foul on the floor. And they'll call that, I believe, on Zion Chase.
No, he didn't need that. That was a frustration foul by Zion.
Fast-moving first quarter.
Final receipt for Wordlaw, 4.2 GPA.
Woo.
Thought I'd stick that one in there.
And he's working on the sophomore, Jeremy Clark. Ten on the shot clock. And that is fairly unstoppable.
That's why you're player of the year.
And he's all, I mean, again, senior point guard.
We've been watching senior guards light it up in this gym all night long.
Yep. Foul on the floor against Frederick. Their first team foul. 22 on the shot clock. Deep 3. Gavin Legg went up for the rebound, landed on Oladaji. Oladaji, the freshman 6'5" forward.
We're all waiting, Ken. Oladaji, what was that last name?
I'm not even going to try it.
We're letting T handle that.
We're
That's
going to
T's
call
job.
him double O.
Oladaji. Can't control the rebound. Nice dish there as Legg. Takes Frederick to a 6-point lead. Shot clock off. St. John's can hold for the final shot of the first quarter. 10 seconds and counting.
A little out of control there on the final
Pete
possession.
Newman hoisted it up there. Okay, 18-12 after the first quarter. Barton came out strong. Jonathan Barton, the junior forward. And Frederick, quick timeout called there by Coach Hill. And it seemed to do the trick because for the rest of the first quarter, at least it felt like the momentum was really on Frederick's side.
Well, how about Wardlaw's side? I mean,
well,
that guy just kind of took over the game from the Frederick side of the ball, and it shows why he was named Player of the Year.
Yep, Coach Amonte Hill. You notice his son, Coach Amonte Hill Jr. out there. Amonte Hill's he's an alum of this school. He was at Frederick Community College, decided he wanted to go back to home, real home, where he played, and came back and took over the job, and he's done tremendous. These guys are favorites in the West, in the 4A West this year in the state of Maryland, and we can see after the first quarter why that's the case.
There's no better place to be than a gym full of people that you just might have known your whole life.
Yeah, it's pretty special. Every time you walk into this building, you talk to somebody that's special to you at some level, or doing something special for all the kids that are here at St. John's right now. And it's amazing, especially for a guy like yourself, with a couple cadets that you're paying tuition for yourself, man.
I am.
No better place to send the check to.
Well, McNamara's a long way around the beltway, Kev.
That's very fair, very fair.
And they're going to get leg for a step. And a turnover on downs there, and St. John's will take back over here. Jeremy Clark handling things out of the set. Pete Newman delivers it to Barton. Clark. He fights his way, makes a pass, gets it to.
That's a strong, strong take right there by Omari Witherspoon. I think he needs more touches because he's had it twice, 2 or 3 times, and he's made good things happen.
Thank you to Victor Maddox. Delivering the stats for the first quarter, 18-12. Let's see, we got assists. 3 assists for Frederick, 2 for St. John's. Jonathan Barton leading the way for the St. John's Cadets with 6 points. And, of course, Wordlaw with 8 points for Frederick Cadets.
You just rarely get things hand-delivered these days.
That's amazing. Oh, leg saves it to the hands of Barton. Oh,
what body control.
No way.
Wow, Pete.
Pete Newman.
That was nasty. The Freaky Pete, baby.
It was a no-look reverse layup.
That's all. While hanging in the air from one side to the other.
And they're going deep, almost to the rafters. So Amari Witherspoon spin it in.
Seriously?
Wow.
That almost hit the HVAC.
What a catch.
He was
What
running.
a pass, what a catch, what a spin, what a finish.
Post route. Got behind the safety.
7-point run for the Cadets. Looking for that charge.
There's a
call.
charge. As Newman gets his feet set, you see it right here. He's outside the restriction zone, and he beat him to the spot. And he pays the price.
Well, doing great things, 94 feet apart in the same possession. That's a great job there on the defensive side. Stepping in for the team.
Clark to Barton, he turns, he gets in the lane. And with the left hand, up and off the glass.
The strong left.
Monty Hill Jr. trying to get things settled down here. St. John's has opened up a 3-point lead. Get a foul on the floor here. There's a little tussling underneath. Did they get that on Jeremy Clark? I believe they did.
I mean, you got Barton and Totley out there looking like fullbacks, man. Yeah, you can
seriously.
It's and I'm just talking about their stature. Their athleticism is tremendous. These guys they're built for it.
Dorsey got low, but he couldn't get it in. Totley back the other way. St. John's working some clock. 3-point, no good. I think the ball hit the clock, right? I'm with you, Kevin. Got to get that ball to Omari. Looks like they got him on Wordlaw, following him wherever he goes. That's got to be taxing. Get the switch. Barton hits the deck.
This Barton guy.
Dorsey for 3. And he sinks it. Tie game, 5 to go, second quarter. Barton swings it into Witherspoon. This is where he does his damage.
And an absolute dime of a feed to the low post right there. There's nowhere else that ball could have been. A great catch and finish by Witherspoon. But Barton is doing great things all up and down the court tonight.
Everywhere. You're right. He's kind of just does everything.
Quijada kicks it. The three-pointer's off. McFarland, deep pass,
Great
nice
look.
dish.
Team ball. Ball never touches the ground.
Oladaje to Amare.
The big O right there, baby.
O to O. That's H2O. They tried to go down low and they got denied. Oladaje back. He hangs in there, and he hangs in there long enough to pick up the foul from David Dorsey, and he'll go to the line and shoot him.
St. John's is playing so fast, under control. It's forcing Frederick to play a little bit out of control. They're dictating the pace of this game right now.
Speeding them up a little bit.
They thought they had a matchup advantage down low. St. John's turned it against them. St. John's up 5. Quijada for 3. That was on the money. Totally pushing it back the other way. Finley. Billy in the game for St. John's. Totally gets locked up. Cadets reset. No good off the glass. Wordlaw now. And he's been under control all night long and in control.
Little horn
Finley
set.
Billy.
Billy Bindley. There you go. You got to love it. Get into a little horn set. Have him pop out. No one goes to get him. He'll knock that down all night.
Well, when you got a big that can shoot
walk.
from 3,
Yeah.
there's so much more you can do offensively.
If he was from my family in the Bronx, we call him Two Names. Finley Two Names Billy.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
As long as he hits those threes,
As long as
call
he
him what
hits
you want to
threes.
call.
Devin Totley. Barton for 3. Oh,
All right.
and he
All right.
continues to be productive.
Which part of his game is his biggest flaw? Because right now he's playing flawless. He's a coach's dream.
Quijada for 3.
He's a sniper, man. You can't let him get an open look. That's what he does.
Zion Chase with a great rebound. Amari Witherspoon in the corner. Totally for 3. Finley Billy almost with the rebound. And let's see who they get that on. I think, well, I don't know who was closest. It's either Barton or Witherspoon, and it's going to be Barton. Push.
Al Batista emphatically making that call.
There was some emphasis on it.
Under 2 in the first half. 6-point game. Billy with the steal. Totally coming back the other way. Little contact.
What a feed by Totley. Oh, great defensive play.
And it was a great call by
Good
Batista.
call by Batista. Hey,
McFarland
how about the
touched the
feed
line.
by Totley going 100,000 miles an hour, finding the open big.
A lot of contact with the Quijada on that one as well.
Good hustle by Max McFarland for Frederick.
Yep, he came back to make sure. It was great hustle there.
Witherspoon. Long rebound to Monty Hill Jr. Totally ahead to Zion with authority.
Look at him sprint back. Finley Billy getting in and causing a bit of a ruckus, getting his hand on a passing lane, a couple loose balls, a steal here and there.
Oh, yes.
Knocked down 3. Those are productive minutes there for Pat O'Connor.
How about the maturity of Zion, too? As a freshman, we saw that he was going to be an impact player,
Yep.
but now he's gotten into the weight room as well. He's gotten so much mature physically. You can see the difference in the way that he's playing the game.
Absolutely. This is, and watching Amari Witherspoon continue in his journey. There you go.
What an addition
Catch
he's been
and
to
release.
this team.
Amari Witherspoon came in here to play for the great Artie Bryant. They had a great family relationship. Unfortunately, we lost Artie. A superstar human being. Everyone in this gym adored him. And so did Amari Witherspoon and his family. The young man decided that this was a great place and the right place for him to be, so he stuck it out. And that means, he's now a cadet, and everyone has embraced him with open arms. And as you can see, a great guy to have on your squad.
Oh, yes. I don't believe he's sat yet. I could be mistaken, but
I wouldn't sit him or Barton.
No.
Unless foul trouble told me I had to.
And once again, third game of the night. I don't want to jinx it, but not a lot of foul trouble to be had.
Coming out of the timeout, running that horn set again, trying to get it to Finley. A pop out, I like it.
Totally calling up Billy. Barton down low again.
Oh, this guy. I want to clap.
And he's helping people up. He's doing it all. It's also, there was a little savviness there. I mean, he didn't go right back up. He kind of took that extra hesitation, drew the foul while giving him a chance to at least attempt the N1. But knowing that he's going to get to the foul line and do what he does there.
Same poise he had in the corner here on the open 3. It was a catch and shoot. You never thought for 1 second. With that lefty forming rotation, you know why. Finley Billy coming out.
.45 seconds to go. Quijada back to Hill. Wardlaw draws attention immediately when he's got the ball. 17 on the shot. He's working on Witherspoon. They're trying to get a switch on it. McFarland denied. Amari Witherspoon back the other way. Shot clock is off. Oh, and he gets the roll over the front of the iron.
He can finish.
Wardlaw to McFarland. Jonathan Barton. I mean,
there we go.
St. John's defense has just been smothering the last 2 minutes.
I mean, Barton went for the spike there.
Five-second call. 9.6 to go in the second quarter, and St. John's will get the last possession if they so choose. Amari Witherspoon. Again, just one of these amazing high school athletes whose body is perpetually under control no matter how fast or how much contact he's absorbing. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Gotta go. No foul. That's the half. 12-point game. The Cadets over the Cadets. We'll see it in the second half. Don't go anywhere. Second half action of the 2024 Behan Strong Invitational. I'm Ken Marangolo on behalf of First Amendment Sports. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with us on a Wednesday night here at St. John's College High School. Home of the Behan Strong Invitational, home of the St. John's Cadets, home the coach Pat Behan and his fight against the ALS, which we're all supporting together tonight. And his St. John's Cadets with a 12-point lead to get things started here in the second half. Into the lane goes Pete Newman. Wardlaw back the other way for Frederick. Quijada. Amani Hill Jr. working on Barton.
Wardlaw with 10 of the 26 for the Cadets.
And there he is.
Back door, great defense too.
Barton again. Quijada and Wardlaw, two-man game. Wardlaw with another two.
It's the man with the ball in his hand right now, leading scorer for the Cadets with 13, along with Barton with 13 as well. Those two have combined to go 11 of 15 from the field in the first half, guys. We've been talking about efficiency all night on the offensive end.
Three no good, but Jonathan Barton gives it a chance.
Well, look
and
at
they
that
will
hustle.
reward him.
Look at that hustle on that rebound right there. No one on St. John's team has more than one rebound in that first half, but Jonathan Barton's got 5. He's everywhere right now tonight, man.
3 no good for Newman. Amani Hill Jr. Nice little crossover. Barton with another rebound. And they're letting him play as he wrestled that ball away from J.J. Addison. Witherspoon for 3.
You just looked like that was going in, didn't
Woo.
it?
Got the bench on their feet. And St. John stretches the lead out to 13. Wardlaw working on Zion Chase, under 10 to shoot. Gets the switch to Witherspoon.
Witherspoon's causing all kinds of issues.
They got to put it up. That's good if it goes. And it doesn't. Zion Chase back the other way. He takes it himself. Absorbs some contact. No foul. Quijada back the other way. He'll pull up for 3.
That's nasty.
He's a shooter.
Nasty.
That was a stop and pop.
Frederick's in need of some stops defensively. They want to climb back into this game.
Newman drives baseline and he picks up a foul. Inside to Zion, off the glass.
If you keep operating that efficiently with this lead, it's going to be near impossible for Frederick to make this a game.
5 passes, ball never touched the ground, laid into the bucket, go back, play some defense. Just what the doctor ordered.
Zion! I think he was caught between a dunk and a layup, and neither happened. Witherspoon with the rebound, and he'll settle things down. Totally for 3. Barton just getting involved in everything.
He's like a lunch pail player. He does absolutely, he comes here to work, and he's also got a little bit of game on the offensive end to go with it.
And he's built like a strong safety.
Witherspoon for 3. He's getting hot from outside.
St. John's ball moving spectacular. You find number 0 unguarded in the corner. After that last shot, you knew that was going down.
Quijada for 3.
That release.
He's confident.
All right, well, Mr. Quijada, Mr. Witherspoon, 2 threes apiece in the first half of this quarter.
And they're going to get Newman for the offensive fouls. Quijada was just an absolute defensive nuisance.
And
he draws the foul.
And Hood, does Hood have a school of art in theater? Because he should apply. That was well done. You got to do what you got to do for your squad, man. Whether it's knock down a 3 or a little head.
Yeah. And they're looking for ways to get him the ball. They throw it away.
Watch him finish. He finishes so well in traffic. Announcer Jink, but listen, you watch Omari Witherspoon in that scenario the rest of this season. He scores a bucket 8, 9 times out of 10.
Clark and Billy will check in. Barton will get a rare blow, and Newman will take a seat. And here comes Wordlaw. And he's definitely looking for some help up top there. Wordlaw did all the work, got to the hole, didn't fall, totally back the other way.
Totally.
Zion Chase.
Devin, totally. That's some ball there. See how fast Totally pushes that thing?
He's not getting moved off whatever spot he chooses. Dorsey bounces it in, quick timeout.
Good timeout there.
Coach Hill wanted an extra shot at the end of that. QR code on the screen. Be a part of the fight. All proceeds for tonight down to the hot dogs at the concession stand, going to help Pat battle ALS.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's been an awesome event. So cool to have Pat in the building. We just got to go up and say hello real quick. Mrs. Behan over there conducting all types of just amazing personalities. Both of these people are special, and it's amazing to be a part of it, and it's amazing that anyone listening to us right now is, because like Ken said earlier, that means that you've jumped in to join the fight, to punch back for Pat.
If you're feeling extra generous, scan that code up there on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Give to a great cause. All these people out here for Pat tonight.
Hey, we're all here for the same reason, and it's the only reason that matters, and it's to look out for each other, to take care of one another, and it's a beautiful thing to see the cadets playing the cadets and the relationships built between the programs. And we've talked about the history of this school and the school that we're at right now, and you know the reason why these communities exist is for reasons like this, and nights like this are unforgettable. I couldn't be more happy to be a part of it.
Well said. Kevin Carey has the best seat in the house. Down low to Zion.
It's a great catch
Turns
in
around.
traffic. They got a foul on the entrance, yep.
I believe that's their second team foul. Under 10 on the shot clock. Billy flashes, hits the front iron, back the other way. Wordlaw, Quijada. Quijada doesn't pass up many shots, nor should he.
They got Witherspoon on Quijada. He had Wordlaw previously.
Zion Chase puts it out in front of Witherspoon. And he finishes silky smooth at the rim.
St. John's so good in transition.
Yeah, pressure defense turning into points on the offensive end.
There they go again.
Another rebound in Zion Chase. Nice dish.
Now that's team ball. It wasn't finished, but I loved it. Just a little execution.
The
but
extra pass, too,
everything
from
was
Clark.
Everything was in the right place.
What a pass. No
Yes.
look by Wordlaw.
Excellent.
Dish to J.J. Addison. Finley Billy denied at the rim. Ball bounces around, coming back. Just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. 12-point game. Dorsey will be fouled before he kicked it to Wordlaw.
All right, I got a trivia question for you guys. Famous alum from the Frederick Cadets.
Okay, I love it.
Football player.
Yep.
1970s.
Ooh. NFL is what you're saying?
NFL.
Okay.
Was he a Redskin?
Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota
Played in
Vikings.
3 Super Bowls.
John Marshall.
Played 3 Super Bowls.
Stabler? Not Stabler.
We'll get back to it. Stabler.
Not Stabler. I got my scrambling quarterbacks mixed up.
Yep.
Finley Billy standing his ground.
The great Chuck Foreman.
Ooh.
Chuck Foreman, guys.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
Went to Miami for college, and in the NFL, I mean, he was an all-pro dude. He was the real deal.
Why can't I think of the quarterback? Played in
For
Super
who?
Bowls for the Vikings.
Fran Tarkenton.
Friend. Ah, so bad. I don't know why I thought all I could see was Stabler. Clark, under a minute to go.
Unless you were referencing Joe Cap from Super Bowl 4.
Ooh.
Finley Billy.
Wordlaw back the other way. Shot clock is on. There's about a 5-second differential. A 2-for-1 opportunity is passed. David Dorsey for 3. St. John's the other way. Oladaji delivers it, and St. John's will hold for the last shot of the third quarter, up 12. As Clark works on leg. Barton up top. 4 seconds, and leg gets a hand in there. It'll stay St. John's ball, but they'll have 3.6 to get a shot off. Timeout on the floor. It looks like Coach O'Connor called this one. It's a good spot early in the season. Got 5 timeouts left. Bring the guys in, draw up a play. Who knows? Somewhere down the line in American University, you might be in a similar situation. You might need to have something to rely on, look
no
back
doubt
on.
about it, Ken. You don't drive here from Frederick County not to get in a situation like this. Put your team in situations like this, against pressure like this, against a proven winner, the defending WCAC champions. Now this team came to Gallagher Gymnasium 2 weeks ago and played against Verena and beat them. So they've won in this gym 2 weeks previous. So they're learning. It's a learning process for them. Their goal is to win the 4A state title.
That's right.
Games like this will help them achieve that goal. And guys like us will be rooting for the Frederick Cadets from here on.
From here on out.
Once we get a taste of it and get to see these guys play and see how well coached they are, what a program they are, and who they bring, we understand they do it right there in Frederick County. And this is quite a ball squad they got.
That shot's good if it goes. And I believe Pete Newman's now had a couple of chances at the buzzer in this game. And every single time, which is only one other time, he's gotten the next shot for St. John's. And it'll be an acrobatic finish at the rim. You heard it here first. 1 quarter left of the Behan Strong Invitational. 5 down, 1 to go. What a night.
It's been a fantastic night.
People always, we do these days, obviously the WCAC tournament's a long one. We have been part of a couple other tournaments where you have multiple games. And first of all, the time flies. And secondly, we get the best seats to an awesome day of high school sports in the greatest conference in the land for high school sports.
How about this? Coach Behan has our same seats on the opposite side of the gym, if that tells you how good our seats are.
You better believe it.
I mean, we are set up here. I love it, and I'm telling you, let me just echo it real quick. Pat Behan, you are a badass, man. You are courageous. The way you have just personified toughness.
He's rocking the badass mustache.
He's earned it, and he looks great, man. I'm telling you, this guy has been up against it. And he's been fighting. He's been fighting like a champion, and it hasn't gotten to him. It hasn't gotten him being here right now. Wow, very touching.
Quijada, quick release. He knew right away it wasn't going. He chased down that rebound. He gets a hand on it, knocks it out. He's a fun player, Quijada. I mean, Wordlaw is every bit of it, but something about number 23. If you're a Frederick Cadets fan, you probably know better than me.
And Hood College right there in Frederick, playing in front of the hometown. This guy, the way he hits threes, nice lefty touch.
An important shot for Jeremy Clark. A 6-footer, unguarded, just to be able to compose yourself and knock it in. Wordlaw. Yep. We'll see what that. Okay, he's going to keep the ball here. I like the call.
Let's see. I think you got it right too. White touched it last.
It was on the edge.
I don't know how he saw that in real time. I couldn't do
it. He hit his head on the floor. Hopefully he's okay.
Shoot. Man.
Let's see. Hopefully he's all right. He's standing up, so that's good.
He's a tough kid. You can hear the thud. He's checking ahead to see if there's any blood out there, but that's never good when you're.
I like to see him back on the floor if at all possible. McFarland with the inbound to Dorsey. Monty Hill with Quijada out of the game. It puts a lot of pressure on probably Wordlaw ultimately to get some offense here. And that'll be a foul. They're going to get Dorsey. With the push.
I mean, it's pretty clear, I thought. He's playing aggressive D, and he got a little too aggressive, that's all. Frederick going to the full court man pressure.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something to try to get some turnovers. Defensive stops, they got one right there.
Lonnie Hill dishes to leg. Jonathan Martin with the sneaky hands underneath.
Stat sheet stuffer.
Finley Billy
Good
dishes
find.
it to Oladaji. McFarland working on Billy. He's short. Barton back the other way, ahead for Clark. He floats, gets under the basket, gets
How did he
caught
catch
there.
up to that bounce pass?
He's fast. Wordlaw. It'll get kicked off of Barton's foot. No, they're going to get Barton for a foul. First team foul for St. John's, one team foul for each squad here in the fourth quarter.
Appreciate that, Curtis. A little First Amendment shout out there I picked up. Gotta take what you can get these days, Kev.
I mean, we've been throwing it to Curtis all day. Rocking the turntables. Oh, Wordlaw.
The way he finishes, especially on the right side of that basket.
He's fun. But
St.
like
John's,
you said, there's a reason why he's the player of the year.
Yeah, St. John's done
First
a good
team
job
All-State.
bottling him up, though.
14 on the night.
And that's bottled up.
That's the hard way, yes.
3. And that's another one for Omari.
So I just talked to his dad at halftime, and his dad's only criticism was he doesn't have a jump shot. Well, he found it in the second half.
He said, Dad, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Now he's got 3 threes in the second half, too. That's a board there. And an outlet.
Ahead to Clark. Oh, and Wordlaw beats everyone down the
hustle.
floor.
Great hustle by Wordlaw. Oh.
Silent Chase with the denial. I don't know who called the foul.
Well, they're going to stay with the body here. But
Witherspoon's dad, I think his name's Michael. I affectionately known him as just
Spoon.
Played 3 years at DeMatha, transferred to Anacostia his senior year, played at Austin P after that. His son started off at Carroll, is now transferred and is a key piece of this St. John's team. The Witherspoons got most of the WCAC covered.
there you go.
Ooh, well, I saw that too. His foot was on the line.
Good eye, ref.
Yeah,
He got it right. I don't know how, but
He did.
he got it right.
That was on the tape. Even these old eyes. Of course, that's 3 feet away from us. It's an easy call for us. Monty Hill Jr. to inbound. Ooh, T with the fast reflexes in the corner.
Victor Maddox getting that noggin on camera.
McFarland down low to Dorsey. He can't corral it.
It's just constant, this defensive pressure.
McFarland with the right hand over Billy. Yeah.
Strong move.
4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Clark's going to draw that foul on the floor. I think he tried to turn it into a shooting foul.
In the NBA, he would have gotten it.
Amari Witherspoon thought he was coming out. Sorry, Amari. I don't think you come out of these games.
Get back in there, hit another 3.
Yeah.
Then point at your dad.
Exactly.
That's right.
I said I knew how talented he was on the offensive end of the floor, but watching him today, when they put him on Wordlaw to slow him down.
For
there
3.
We go.
And he gets the rebound.
The shot.
And absorbs a foul to go to the line.
All right, he's getting up. There you go. That's it. Now, they say follow your shot. He just pulled this 3 from deep. He instantly runs in, snatches the rebound for his team, and gets the 2-shot foul. That's how you follow a shot. You don't need to shoot it and sprint in there like a maniac, like a lunatic. You shoot it instead of sitting there and watching. You go in there and make a play happen. Long shots, long rebounds. This kid can play ball.
That's 5 on Dorsey.
13 foul.
Amari Witherspoon with 24 points as we speak. I mean, that's
a good night of work.
Well, 6 for 9 field goals, and I believe his percentage, he's going to wind up in the 70% area. And for your premier offensive weapon, 70% from the field, that's special.
Totally checks in for Clark. Jonathan Barton looking for a made free throw here so he can get back on the floor. And Omari Witherspoon gets a break. Well earned.
He's got 13 to the Cadets, 21 second half points.
McFarland hands it off. Wordlaw, 7 to go on the shot clock. He sees it. He knows he's got to create. He's working on Finley Billy. He rises up. And it's going to hit the shot clock. It'll be a turnover. Zion Chase gives it back. Newman with 10 on the shot clock at St. John's. Using the clock here at the end of the game with a 15-point lead. 4 to shoot. Totally drives, kicks. Barton off the iron. Wardlaw back the other way. Oh, what hands by Amani Hill. Totally. Delivers to Zion. Nice pass. Newman with the finish. Zion Chase, nice hands. He's putting together quite a season. Number 12, Zion Chase, the sophomore, 6'6" forward.
He got plenty of meaningful minutes last year. Totally was a starter on last year's championship squad. And now you got Amari Witherspoon stepping up at the plate, scoring 13 in the first and 13 in the second.
Newman beats everyone down again.
There is a big reason to be optimistic in Chevy Chase, D.C. these days. It's nice to see it for yourself. I've watched how they played and progressed this season, coming off the championship season and losing. So much talent.
It was always going to be interesting to see how it was going to turn out, how things were going to shape up.
Well, I think watching the passion and the way these guys defend, rebound, and play basketball and share it, it's obvious Coach O'Connor knows what he's talking about. And these guys will play 100% hard for him. That's a big deal, man.
And you can see what Coach O'Connor and this program is trying to do. And like all great teams, including especially defending champions in this league, this is a program. These guys are going to get a chance to play together. No seniors on this team. So you're watching it, the development in action. And this guy, number 5, is the definition of foundation, not just because of the way he's built. He's an immovable object as Coach O'Connor empties his bench. Jonathan Barton is that guy we show up to American University at the WCAC tournament. And the kind of effort he put in tonight, that's the kind of effort that matters in a WCAC tournament game, and it turns the tide.
And to be fair, we've seen both of his siblings be the difference makers in the WCAC tournament, semi and final. It's kind of in the blood over there in the Barton family.
Under a minute to go here. J.J. Addison pull up on the baseline. Oh, McFarland with a nice tip. Satterwhite. Called his name before.
Hakeem Satterwhite, yeah, it was on the football field.
He was, and there's another guy out there right now, by the way.
Number 2?
Number 2
out there?
Tariq Boney.
I love this guy. In 8th grade against Good Counsel's JV, he went for 32. He's no joke.
Tyreek Boney now on Wordlaw.
He got himself a foul. For you Frederick fans paying attention out there, Tariq Boney is recruited by nearly every Power 5 school in the country. He's a sophomore defensive end for the Cadets, and he is a 5-star type cat. This is a guy that I'm so happy he's still playing basketball, even if it's for one more two. Finish it off.
That's right.
As you look at number 2, imagine him coming off the edge.
And he got a rebound. We love him. We're in the tank for Tariq Boney. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. The 3-ball. And look at that. Ada with the 3.
Ada who?
Kabukchu.
You got it.
Oh,
Wow.
Monty Hill with 3.6 seconds and
Hill.
1 going to the line. A lot of smiles on the floor right now. Number 11 there, you got KG, you got Ada, Tariq Boney, Hakeem Satterwhite, and of course, Luke Gingrich.
Let me just say this. We hope Yvonne Quijada is okay.
Yes.
And we are rooting for the Frederick Cadets to win the Maryland State 4A title. Good luck out there, Frederick.
That's going to do it from St. John's College High School in Northwest Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, and the home of the 2024 Behan Strong Invitational. Thank you so much for being part of the fight against ALS. Hit that QR code. Donate to Pat Behan's fight against ALS. On behalf of First Amendment Sports, it has been an absolute honor to be here for the 2nd year in a row, and we hope to be here again next year. On behalf of Tim Strachan, Kevin Ricca, Luke David, Vic Maddox, Harlan, DeMar, Adrian, Kyle, everybody here is part of the First Amendment Sports crew. What a great night. The St. John's Cadets 68, the Frederick Cadets 53.
Proud to be friends with Pat Behan, fellas.
Donations don't have to be tonight. You can continue to donate.
That's right.
Support the Behan Strong Foundation. Support Pat. Keep it up, and thank you for your support and participation tonight.
I'm Kim Arangolo. We will see you very soon, First Amendment Sports.